Good morning. What's going on in here?
This dog is going right next.
Yeah, I don't know. Ever since our other dog passed away, she has been super, super protective of Sasha. Like, this is every morning, noon, night that Sasha's home. Like, Sasha cannot move unless she moves the dog. What's going on?
This dog doesn't want me with.
I know. She loves you, huh?
So can this go home?
No. Hi everyone. So this is all about my daughter, and her name is Sasha, and the channel is all about her if you are new to our channel. And she has something called sensory processing disorder. If you don't know what that is, it's basically taking all your senses, and some of them are heightened, some of them are stay normal. There's a lot of touch, there's a lot of tactile involved. So Sasha was actually diagnosed with it back when she was about 7 years old. Also, if you're new to our channel, my daughter Sasha has many special needs, including cerebral palsy, and a lot of sensory and deafness. And so when she was about 7 or so, when she was about 7, she was in the same school she is currently, and I just felt that developmentally and just things were a little bit off. As a parent, we get that instinct once in a while. So I just felt like there was something else going on with Sasha besides all the special needs she already had. You know, I did the Google research, I talked to other friends with special needs children, and I'm like, I really think she has sensory processing disorder. You know, she wouldn't sit on the grass, she wouldn't touch an animal at all. Sand on the beach would be a big deal for her, brushing her teeth, doing her hair, all these huge things that you want to do with a child, but she just would cringe and she would touch and she would not get involved in it. So I actually talked to our school and our school OT and our PT. We had a huge meeting about it, and they basically brushed it off and said that, you know, we're working on her goals through her IEP. We think she's developmentally delayed with all the other challenges she has physically, that just hold out and, you know, it will get better. So it didn't. So I went as a parent, and I have done this quite a few times because, at least here in our state of Connecticut, our public school system thinks we stick to the diagnosis that we came to school with, and there is no other diagnosis. So you always want to go to an outside evaluation or somebody else with outside the school system, because I think they better can just get an understanding of your child and not see the list of diagnoses and just say, oh, you know, brush it off. So we got a really great OT come to our home, and after the first time of meeting Sasha, she goes, 100% what I'm saying, she has sensory processing disorder. So her twin children actually had it as well. So she really was involved in the whole process of, like, you know, this is what my kids are going through with it. This is what other kids through OT that I've seen within homes. So she really got to know Sasha and help us give us some great tools on how to deal with it. So I have gone through the trial and error, I'm sure like many special needs parents have, of this works, this doesn't work. She has a weighted blanket on her bed, which I've shown in many videos. We got some new swings outside that I'm going to show you. We'll show you her rice table. We'll show you a couple other things. It's just basically how in her daily day we incorporate a lot of sensory compression, tactile activities. So I really keep her involved in the touching and the feeling and keep her senses a little less heightened, and she keeps getting used to it. What are you doing?
Doing my homework.
You're doing your homework? You're racing?
Mm-hmm.
So Sasha, with her IEP at school, she actually doesn't have homework, but this year she got kind of mad that all the other kids are having homework and she is not. And usually every state, like ours, has testing. So Sasha also doesn't do the testing. She does small bits and pieces, but she's a little mad that the kids are having testing and she's also not. So she actually asked and begged the teacher for homework. So she brought some weather map stuff home, and she is working on it over there. What are you working on?
Homework.
What kind of homework?
About weather.
About the weather?
Yeah.
Oh, some kids don't like to do homework, but I'd have to say you're just the opposite. You are really doing a good job, you know that? It's been 30 minutes since you've been sitting here. What are you doing?
Fish.
You're just busy, aren't you? You okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Sash.
Yeah.
What do you think about this new swing? So we got this new thing. We got this one last year, the super spinner. She loves her trampoline over there for some like sensory input and throwing all the balls around. But this one, I do have to fix it because I have to move a little bit more that way and get it higher off the ground. But it's almost like a little hammock that she can just chill out in. So I figured you would like it for the motion back and forth. What do you think? And what's this over here? We had to buy a dog house for your cat because she won't come outside in the rain. So she literally hangs out there during rainstorms because she just doesn't want to come in.
Oh, you put the roots.
Oh, you want to bring the dog out? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go get her. I think somebody's finally enjoying that it's not snowing, it's not raining, and it's above 60 degrees. She just couldn't be happier laying right there. And then Miss Sasha, she's been over there for the past 30 minutes doing this. This is why I enjoy warm weather year round. Everybody's just so happy being outside and soaking up the sun. So this one was going to wear it, but you know what? It's getting to be that time of night, and she had swimming today for Special Olympics, and she is spent. But this is our last item, and one of our viewers actually sent us this sensory shirt, and I'll link it off of Amazon. And we actually got another one as well. It's almost like wearing a gigantic band-aid. It's like gauzy kind of material. It's a sensory shirt, and it hugs Sasha like to the point where she feels like she's being squeezed all day. And I would love to remember the great viewer that sent this to us, but we have gotten so many great gifts over the years from the viewers that I should put like name tags on everything that has been given to us, but I haven't. But this shirt is a lifesaver. We have 3 of them currently. We travel with them, and Sasha loves these for her sensory needs. So we have always had this great room when we bought the back of our house that never actually was finished. So we finished it to make it a spare bedroom. As you can see, I put my son's older bed out here, but we have put Sasha's rice table out here that we often bring outside with her rice and beans in it. She watches a movie out here. She can lay down. We do brushing and stretching and compressions here. She has a trampoline over here. She has a basketball hoop, so if it's rainy, she can still do things inside. She has her lava lamp and her snow globe over here. So this is also a huge part of where she spends her day. We joke that she has 2 bedrooms because she just really likes her Orbeez stuff is actually down there. And she likes her cars. And it's got a lot of sensory input type toys that she just loves to hang out with. So meanwhile, those are some of our sensory items that Sasha truly loves. We could go on and on because my house and my life and our playroom and everything else, even outside, is sensory seeking items usually, and sensory therapy items for Sasha. I have learned, like I said in the beginning, over the years what has worked for Sasha, some that has not worked for Sasha. But when you come into our house, it's definitely a sensory type world, and I always try to incorporate it and keep her going because it seems to me that she's getting a little bit better through the years and wanting to do a little more tactile touch or a little more touch of a wet dog or stuff that she never used to do in the beginning. So if you guys also have things we didn't show in the video, absolutely tell me, because I'm open to new ideas and I love to hear other items that maybe I don't even know about. I'm thinking of trying a sensory sheet with Sasha. A friend of mine actually has it for their autistic son on their bed. It's almost like a sleeping bag attached to the bed, and it's a sheet that kind of hugs you. So I was going to try that next for summertime because it's nice and light and airy as well, and I'm always looking for new tips and tricks. And I'm going to put a picture in the end. Sasha took me to her art show last night at school. She's very happy to show off the abstract cow that she painted. I think she did a really good job because sensory and paints used to be another huge thing for Sasha. She wouldn't get any paint on her hands. She would wash it constantly. She didn't want to get dirty with any art projects. So it's a huge thing for her to accomplish. So we will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.